All right, people, what the hell is up? I just got back from the store. Had to pick up some snacks and stuff. The kind of stuff that keeps you from just binging on horrible shit. Anyway, I was on my way home and I was thinking, what would my ideal life be like? My ideal life. And I think with most folks, it all falls back to like financial security and stuff like that, where you ain't got to worry about money, because I think most of people's problems today, other than health stuff, it all falls back on money. If it ain't a health issue or something like that, it all falls back on money, because generally money can fix everything else. Health wise sometimes, and I'm talking about physical and mental. In my ideal life, will be, free of, the health part. I think that's a given. Even though at this point, only thing I can count on is my mental health, because my physical health is, but my ideal life, how I would be living it, it's like I want to be able to walk out the house with my debit card and my ID and do whatever the fuck I want. I just walk out the street, walk out the street, walk down the street, and not be able to, but just not have the ability to not come back home for a fucking year or some shit like that. It sounds ridiculous, but just, rich people could do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of people out there probably doing this right now. They probably got mansions and properties all over the goddamn place. Grab your damn debit card, leave the fucking house, just walk up the fucking street and just do whatever comes to fucking mind. If you need to rest, boom, you can get a room somewhere. If you want to go somewhere, boom, you got your phone. You can just dial up an Uber at any goddamn time. Take me over here. Take me over there. Take me to the airport. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, and this is you have to be financially, you have to be wealthy to do this. Ain't no use of me even lying about this shit, because the shit I'm talking about is just spontaneous shit. And y'all know spontaneous shit costs fucking money. That's just how it is. All the stuff I'm talking about doing, most of us can do. But we have to plan this shit. I want to go to Vegas. Well, I got to plan the shit. I'm not finna buy no day of plane ticket flying to fucking Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Get there and start, getting rooms and shit right off the spot. Now, you got to plan that shit months in advance. That's the kind of shit that I'd like to be able to do. I want to go to Las Vegas and just go. And then from there, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And I ain't talking about just extravagantly. I'm just talking about basic shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need some new clothes. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to take a shower and shit. Like I say, you get a room, man. You go fucking Days Inn or some shit. You ain't got to be in no superb ass shit. Boom, you need some clothes. Go to fucking Marshalls or Ross or something and get you something to wear for that day or the next couple of days. Smart thing would do, be able to buy some shit like I be wearing, like an Under Armour shirt, an Under Armour shirt, like them jump pants or something. Yeah, you can wash them shits in the fucking tub and just hang them up. Them things air dry by themselves. Fucking whatever you might room might have laundry facilities or some shit like that. Buy some new clothes, for a couple of dollars. I mean, for the kind of money that you need to be able to do this shit, spending $25, $30, for an outfit is nothing. That would be like me buying this right the fuck here, this little $5 combo from fucking Burger King. Probably even less. Not some shit you be worried about. But I like to be able to do that, man. I like to be able to just walk out the house and just do whatever the fuck I want without having to come back to the house for nothing. That's it. Simple and plain. You know what I'm saying? Simple and plain. I was thinking about it right before I started this video. I was like, well, I can do that. I say it'll be one thing missing. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the stuff, if you're just wealthy like that, where you can just boom, you know, everything at a whim, and you could just constantly be on the move. You could catch a bus somewhere, catch a flight, anything. You know, and just do everything on the, you know, at the spot. It just, I was like, it's weird, some shit, weird shit. You know, when you think about shit like that, I was like, where the coochie gonna come from? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I said, where the coochie gonna come from? It gotta come from somewhere. I mean, if you were, I mean, you could, I mean, literally, I mean, you can buy it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because something like that is kind of really individual. You know, I mean, not individual. It's real particular for a person. Would you, I mean, you could do that if you had a woman with you that was willing to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then okay. But I'm like, there's a solo dude. If you just gonna just boom, space out like that. But I mean, hey, if you got a normal life going already, I mean, you got money like that, you could just, you know, if you can bounce around like that, you could pluck somebody out your little social circle, be like, you know, send them to wherever you gonna be for a couple of days and hang and chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna be in fucking New Orleans this weekend or some shit like that. You know, boom. Whoever you gonna hang out with, whoever can agree to hang out, got time or whatever, boom, you hit them up. You know, I'm finna send you, you know, boom, you got a bus ticket, a plane ticket, whatever the fuck you gonna do. I'm gonna send you, you know, I'm gonna be in New Orleans. I'm gonna ship you here, goddammit. We gonna chill out for a couple of days, hang out, have some fun, do some shit. And then after that, boom, send their ass back to where they came from. Then you just keep doing what the hell you doing. You might be in Atlanta the next week. You might go down to Florida. You know, you get a little itch or whatever. I mean, you can, if you're a Big Mac daddy, you know, you can pull shit like that. You know, I don't have game. I can't pull women like that. I have to use dating apps and shit. So I can't pull women. I don't have that kind of game. Now if conversation break out, that's different. But just cold start like that. That's a skill I do not have. I just don't. I wouldn't even have it I wouldn't have it even if I was wealthy like that, because that would fuck something up in my head, because I wouldn't give a shit. If I was rich, I wouldn't give a shit, because I'd just say anything to a woman. You either with it or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Which is probably the attitude you should have to a certain degree, but that would kind of that'll put a big dent in my personality. Well, bitch, fuck you then. I'm better than you. I'm rich, bitch. Nah, that kind of attitude kind of fucks people up over time, because don't nobody like you. They like your money, but don't nobody like you. So I don't know, man. That's basically it. That's all I had to fucking say for this little bit of thing I got going here. If you got any idea, just, you know, leave a comment or whatever. For your ideal life, how would you like? Because I'd like to be in, like, every week I'd like to be in a different place. The only thing is, I don't like traveling. You know what I'm saying? I say that would be my ideal life, which it probably would, but I do not like traveling. And people get that shit mixed up. They do. They get it mixed up, especially on these little apps and dating apps where people put traveling and shit down there. I do not like traveling. I like being places. It's the traveling. It's that in-between point. It's that journey that fucks with me. This ain't fucking Star Trek where you can just beam a motherfucker somewhere. They can beam me out my fucking truck right now and beam me, you know, to anywhere else on the fucking planet or some shit. Nah, I have to hop on a bus, or I have to hop on a plane. Bus rides are uncomfortable. I'm tall, so bus rides are uncomfortable and long as fuck, which I do not enjoy. You know, I'd have to be sitting there playing grab ass with somebody for, you know, 6, 7, 8 hours or however long you're going to be on the fucking bus. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of them type of people. If I'm sitting there, I'm playing touchy-feely with somebody, that got something to occupy my mind. You know, flying makes me fucking sick. That's just it. I get sick flying. I'm not afraid of flying. I just get sick flying. I could take the Dramamine. You know what I'm saying? But that shit wears off depending on what kind of flight you're in. Oh, man. Having Dramamine wear off mid-flight is not good. No bueno. Extra no bueno. I can't. It is not. Oh man, it's fucking horrible. Have your Dramamine. That happened to me one time. I was flying from Las Vegas back to Houston, and there was a storm in Houston, so they had to pass Houston up, fly damn near to Baton Rouge, New Orleans, make a U-turn, and fly back underneath the storm. And by the time the flight would have landed in Houston, my fucking flight, my Dramamine would have been just not waking up. I'd have been off the plane and shit. It wouldn't have been nothing. Nope. They added another hour plus to the flight. So by the time we got back to Houston, my Dramamine wore off, but I still had over another hour left in the air. So I didn't take some more Dramamine to kind of make up for, that space, because we didn't know that we was going. Yeah, just long story short, yeah, it was bad, bruh. It was bad. You be sweating, you got a headache, you feeling nauseous and all kind of stuff. It ain't no shit where you could just go to sleep. Nah, the only relief is you got that little nozzle with the air blowing in your face. That's it. That's all you get, air in your face. That happened to me once while I was flying from New Orleans to Houston. We was trying to get to the airport. So by the time I got to the airplane, they sit in line. I fly Southwest, so you stand in line to get ready to get on the goddamn plane. I took my Dramamine then because I forgot to take it. I would have to take the Dramamine at the house before we was going to the airport. I didn't take it till I was at the airport already. That little short ass flight, because from Houston to New Orleans, that ain't no time. That's like 45 minutes or some shit. That's an hour or less. Man, that whole flight, I was like, and at that point, the Dramamine don't help because the little motion sickness or whatever done already fucking started. So like I said, the travel is what I like. The destinations. I like to be in New York. I like to be in Seattle. I don't know about Los Angeles, but it's just one. I'm gonna go to Los Angeles. Los Angeles just ain't never been a place that I just had a desire to go. Maybe because I'm hood. The only thing I know about Los Angeles is, other than the whole Hollywood type shit they got going on, I'm just like, I watch a lot of gangster movies. I'm 46, so during my younger years is when that whole gangster thing was real, real big. I'm like, I don't want to go to fucking Los Angeles. Why the fuck would I do that? I'd have to dress just like this. I'd be wearing all black and shit. And I do got on all black. I got on some blue shoes, though. I might get in trouble for that. I don't know. I don't know how shit works out there. Yeah. There's just haven't been a place that I want to go. New York, anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't been to a whole bunch of places. So, I'd go to all the major cities. Chicago, New York, Miami, Atlanta. I've been to New Orleans. I've been to Vegas, San Francisco, Oakland. I've been to Portland because I went to school in Oregon. But, I didn't do shit in Portland. Portland is not a tourist city. I've only been to the airport in Seattle. And where else would I like to go? I don't know. It's one of them things where you just have to end up somewhere because you just going by popular sentiment, popular opinion. A lot of times, a lot of places, your favorite place might be somewhere that's not even on the fucking map. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, destination is one thing, but it's the traveling that gets me. So that would throw a monkey wrench in my whole ideal way that I would like to live my life. But I guess, like I said, if I was in a situation to be able to do that, I'd fucking have like 5 or 6 packs of Dramamine just on hand for whatever the fuck reason. So I probably wouldn't ever fucking run out. I know shit like that. That's some shit that I probably wouldn't never even run into. But that's something that I would like to do. I'd have to get a passport. I don't know how instant you can do out of the country travel, but I don't know. That's something I would have to do with somebody. I don't think I would want to go to another country just by myself. I'd do it here in the States. Go somewhere just by yourself. Just I'll say nah, because I mean in the States, in a pinch, you could get shit done. Even if you out of the city, you got, out of the country, it's just nah. I mean, most people speak English, so, but there's still language barriers. You just all the way out of your element. You know what I'm saying? You all the way out of your element. And shit like that, Not that I wouldn't like doing that, but just by myself, probably not. Probably not. At least not now. Early in my adulthood, probably, yeah. Now, my vision is fucked up and shit. I can't hardly go nowhere at night by myself now. You know what I'm saying? Once it get dark, nigga, I'm homebound. Where are you going? I can't even see up the fucking sidewalk, nigga. I ain't going nowhere. I have to have somebody with me. I mean, I can go places by myself, you know what I'm saying? I do shit a whole lot slower than most people would, But it ain't shit that I really like to do at night anyway. I can't go indoors and shit like that. I'll be bumping into people and shit like that because I'm night blind. So indoors, like I go into a restaurant or something like that, like a good eating restaurant, you know how they keep the lights dim and shit in the restaurants and shit. Even in daytime, I go in one of them places, it's just like, I can't see shit in here. I can't read the menu. I can't do nothing. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No clouds, sun bright as hell outside. You go up in one of them places like Dave and Buster's or somewhere like that. Can't see shit. No, I can't see shit now. So I was thinking about it, like I need to go to Vegas, man. I'm going to go to Vegas. I start thinking about that shit, man. So I go to Vegas? It's all lit up and shit outside and stuff like that. But once you go inside, it might be some issues. Once you go inside casino, it ain't all, it's lights and stuff in there, but it ain't like lit up. Those lights are designed to just decorate. They don't, you ain't finna go into no casino and it's lit up like a cafeteria or some shit. It's just, that's not how the design works. But I ain't worried about that. I got at least one more trip I got to make to Vegas. At least one more. And I'll figure that might be my last trip. I'll say that and end up going to Vegas, thinking that, this is going to be my grand finale of going to Vegas. I probably won't come back no more, or whatever. And then end up in Vegas for like 7, 8 more goddamn times for whatever reason. It just Anyway, that's it. I'm rambling now. Hope y'all enjoy my rambling. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody listening right at this point, but it's whatever. I'm putting out a video. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace. All right, now see what? Oh shit, this thing been turned off.